Boa tarde, pessoal. Vamos começar mais uma live, mais um treino. Hoje os treinos são puxados. VO2 duplo, cara. Com Carol, às 3 horas, daqui 12 minutos começa. E o com o DT, né? David Thompson, cara. Também. Um com TSS 76, outro 72. Gente, hoje é treino de VO2, sexta-feira, mano, sexta-feira vermelha. Tá aqui a estrutura, olha isso aí. Essa barra laranja é 4 minutos em 276 e aqui, ó, são 10 intervalos de 30 segundos de 349 com só 15 segundos de descanso. 30 segundos e 15 segundos de descanso. Eu já estou inscrito nele, ó. Já tem 8 pessoas, 12 minutos. Então, eu já vou fazer um aquecimento. Então, vamos ficar aqui no aquecimento. Tá tudo pronto, cara? Boa tarde, Paulo. Beleza, Paulo? Um lembrete, hein, pessoal? Sábado, pedal do canal. Já tá feito, já tá criado o evento. Pedal amanhã, sábado, 8 horas da manhã, no Ruve. Vai ser a rota do Ironman de Aracaju. Eu já fiz essa rota. Mas no pedal do canal, eu acho que nunca foi feito o pedal do canal no Ironman de Aracaju. Eu fiz ela, mas eu fiz sozinho. Não foi pedal do canal. Quem quiser, tiver interesse, só colar lá no Ruve. Amanhã, 8 horas. Quem não tem o Ruve, tem o link aí na descrição. Um convite. Link convite, né, para se cadastrar no Ruve. Tá aí na descrição. Na descrição da live. Com esse link convite ganha 50% de desconto nos 2 primeiros meses. E aí, estando no Ruve, cara, vai ter oportunidade de pedalar no Ironman de Aracaju. Vão ser 90 km, um ritmo extra leve, muito leve. Por quê? Porque hoje eu tô fazendo esse treino de VO2, vai me desgastar. Então amanhã tem que ser um treino bem de recuperação, bem levinho. E depois de amanhã, domingo, eu tenho Sunday Race Club. Gente, eu tenho Sunday Race Club. Uau, vai ser a corrida 1, 1º de fevereiro. 1º de fevereiro, domingo agora, 1º de fevereiro. É a corrida 1. E 900 metros de altimetria. 900 metros. São 2 voltas na rota de Zurique. Puxado? Vai ser puxado. Mas já tô inscrito. Tô inscrito e ansioso já para fazer. Vai ser puxado? Vai ser. Eu tenho que ficar atento aí, ó, 5 minutinhos para começar o treino. Ontem, sensorzinho aqui de frequência cardíaca do braço, né? Acabou a bateria. Aí eu coloquei o outro, tinha o outro. Mas agora já tá totalmente carregado. Totalmente carregado. Paulo, boa tarde, Paulo. Boa tarde, Francisco. Ô, Francisco, choveu? E choveu, cara. Cara, choveu. Bem, mansinha. Choveu mansinha, mas choveu bastante. Tem o quê? Uns 3 dias que tá chovendo assim direto, todo dia. O primeiro dia, muito vento, choveu bastante, forte. Mas nada que venha estragar, né? Igual aconteceu lá com o Luiz, lá em Portugal. Gente, que coisa, hein? Choveu forte, sim, mas graças a Deus não aconteceu nada. Mas aí foi só o primeiro dia. Depois teve constância de chuva, mas intensidade baixa. Bom, já vou entrar lá pro evento. Descartar. Tô achando que ele já tá já, hein? Já tá aí. Hello, hello. Ah, aí ó, o meu chat tá com problema com ele. Eu envio mensagem e não aparece a mensagem. É, ele tinha feito, né, cara? Ele tinha
Ja
feito.
też mam nadzieję, że komp mi nie zastrajkuje.
O próximo evento, ó, o próximo evento, que é o próximo treino. Vou cancelar aqui essa mensagem. Eu tenho que lembrar que eu tenho que sair antes. Se restar força, né? Se restar força para ir pro próximo treino.
Okej, 1 minute. Minutka i zaczynamy. Wezmę sobie solę z kofeiną. Hello, nice to see you.
Hello.
Okay, last seconds. And we are good to go.
Apareceu a mensagem. Corrigiu.
Okay, so hello everyone. Nice to see you on Friday with our favorite VO2Max. Last week it was quite hard, so I hope that today it will be a little easier. We'll see. If you have any questions, feel free to ask on chat, or you can catch me directly. Wednesday last week, I think it was with me it was endurance, but this specific workout was a week ago, also in Friday. So main set, it is 10 times 30 15, and as you can see, last set will be a little shorter, 8 times. So right now, let's focus on a good warm-up. You can play music, use your own favorite music. I don't like to put something from my library. Okay, so right now, comfortable cadence, and then on the green, you can increase your cadence a little bit. Give me a few minutes and I will come back to you. Także witam Was serdecznie. Jak ktoś pierwszy raz z nami, to śmiało dajcie znać na czacie. Drugie podejście. Chciałem powiedzieć, że czas pojechać troszkę mocniej. Ale jakoś po dzisiejszym dniu chyba nogi mi odpadają. Także zobaczymy. Może te sole z kofeiną mnie trochę pobudzą. Albo kto wie, może to po prostu trzyma mnie jeszcze kurzenie na MyWhoosha za awans z dupy. Także tak. Co by nie było, mamy dzisiaj do zrobienia 3 razy 10 interwałów. I ostatnia seria oczywiście krótsza. Więc tam będę zachęcał Was do podbijania. Yeah, good question. How to check max heart rate. So the best option is ramp test. So I guess you can find this kind of FTP test in workouts library. We are just riding to failure, so you will see you are starting with quite easy power, and then power is increasing every, I don't know, 2-3 minutes. Of course, I highly recommend to have a rest day before, so you need to be in very good shape. And you will get your actual FTP, and probably you will see your max heart rate, or you will be very close to that. But just simply after this test, check your heart rate in last 2 minutes. I think something like 1-2 minutes, you should be able to stay at heart rate max. Yeah, but total test can take around 15-25 minutes. It depends. Sorry, this let's say 20 minutes. It's only the ramp, but you will need also warm up and so on. But keep in mind that FTP from this test can be a little higher than FTP from 20 minutes flat. I know, endurance sport is always a little risky. So it is good to have someone from your family or your friend close to you. Okay, now tempo, sorry, not tempo, threshold. The recommended cadence is somewhere between 85 100.
Boa tarde, carteira.
And you will see that the same block after all these intervals will be much easier at the end. Okay, nice. No i dobra, 3 minutki. Luźno. Okay, so if it is your first time with 30-15, you can try start with a little lower intensity, like 90, 96, 97. But still 100 should be good. Także jak ktoś pierwszy raz, to można troszeczkę mniej. A stali bywalcy sprawdzają notatki. Spróbujmy na 102. Niestety mnie cały czas jeszcze trochę trzyma. Już 2,5 tygodnia. Okay, 40 seconds. Get ready. And please keep in mind that you can lower intensity at any moment. Recover and then try next set with us. High cadence on the red. Także wysoka kadencja na czerwonym i spokojna na niebieskim. Okay, let's go. High cadence on the red and then easy, comfortable on the blue.
Boa tarde, Lúcio.
Hey, looking good. Hey, halfway. 85. Okay, last one. Vamos.
Uau.
Okay, so I had a heart rate 87, 88. Really. Okay.
Daniel. Boa tarde, Daniel, beleza? Brasileiro.
Warm-up was quite short. Now long break. Let's drink. Pijemy. Na zdrowie.
Ah, tem uma galerinha que usa MyWhoosh, só. Tem uma galerinha sim.
Ah. Okay, second set will be a little easier. Łukasz, wiesz co? Jak masz trenażer, który jest w stanie to ogarnąć i zmienić moc gdzieś w przeciągu 2 do 3 sekund, no to jak najbardziej ZRG. Hey, Giovanni, good to hear.
Cara, a experiência é outra, né? Com rolo smart. É outra.
Just keep in mind that
Depois dá uma
this
olhada aí no link da
estimated
live,
FTP
na descrição da live.
sometimes can be
Tem alguns rolos.
a
Link de
little
rolo,
too
né?
high.
Dá uma pesquisada, cara, nos links que tá aí. Planeja futuramente.
Okay, dzięki Jacek. No ja spróbuję na 104%. Yeah, after a few years, max heart rate can be a little different. Sylwia, zawsze możesz poświęcić ten czas na po prostu górny tlen. Także zawsze polecam coś takiego niż kończyć jazdę. Yes, it can be lower, but it
Daniel,
is not
eu só
this
treino
way
todo
that
dia. Profissional ainda não. Mas eu corro
some
junto com os
formula
profissionais.
says
São várias categorias, né?
that
Mas eu tô lá junto
each
com
year
eles.
your max heart rate is lower.
Aqui agora no cinza eu tô em zona 1. Zona
Okay, second set.
1. Ó, vou
Be
ficar
brave.
sem poder falar. Vou
Be
entrar
strong.
no intervalo ali, fico sem condições de falar.
Powodzenia.
Só no final do intervalo que eu volto a falar, que eu consigo falar, né?
Let's go.
Let's go. Ale, ale, ale.
Very nice. Halfway. 88. Hey, only 3. No, nogi spadają.
Last one. Por último.
Hey, one more to go.
Uau.
Oh.
É, treino de VO2 é VO2, né?
89.
Muito puxado.
Uh. Problem, powiem wam, z tym treningiem jest taki, że te przerwy powinny być szare, a nie niebieskie. Że ciężko tam odpocząć przez te 15 sekund. Normalnie powinno być z 1/4 mniejsza moc. No dobra, pojedziemy 106%.
Os últimos ali são 8, não são 10. Ah, maravilha. Maravilha.
Okay, so last set, as you can see, it's a little shorter. Only 8.
Only 8. Somente 8,
8
exatamente.
intervals. So you can increase power. So Rafał raised the bar to 106%. Okay, Slavomir, he will be pushing 107. Że odważnie. Szybko licząc, będziemy mieli 6 minut, niecałe, trzeciej serii. Okay, so be bright.
Zona 6, cara. É zona 6.
Push your
Essa
limits.
barrinha aí vermelha.
Wiesz co, ja bym aż tak na to nie patrzył. Wiadomo, czasem ten trenator się spóźni trochę tu, trochę tam. Najważniejsze to po prostu jak najbliżej swojej granicy. Okay. Place your bets and
Vamos
let's
lá.
go.
Vamos lá.
Good
Os
luck.
últimos
Powodzenia.
8.
No mi teraz pokazuje 410 zamiast 430. Nie ma co. Only 6. Hey, only 5. Hey, halfway. Do końca. Odbijamy. 107 lecimy. Push harder. Hey, only 2. Come on, come on. Hey, time for a final boss. Add some extra power in the last one. Let's go. Full power.
Wow. É muito. É puxado.
Oh my god. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so last one was all out. Okay, so congratulations everyone. The toughest part is done.
É, a parte mais difícil já
Okay,
foi.
let's drink. Cheers.
Cheer.
No ja ostatnią serię poleciałem za Przemkiem 107. No i ostatni nie pamiętam, zacząłem chyba 112, a po chwili stwierdziłem, że 60 watów więcej nie zrobi różnicy. I tętno chyba z 92 poszło na 96. No, a za chwilkę 4 minuty próg. Trzymajcie wysoką kadencję. I zobaczycie, jak leciutko w ogóle to przejedziemy. Znaczy, mam taką nadzieję, bo wyjechałem się do zera. Zjadłem dużo węgli przed treningiem, więc liczę, że jeszcze mi to w żyłach trochę lata. Przez te 5 minut nogi się zregeneruje. Okay, so next one, threshold. You will see that it will be much easier than the same threshold during warm-up. Just keep your cadence up. So I recommend high cadence, then lower. Okay, here we go. Relax your upper body. And concentrate on your legs. Let's go. It will be very fast quite short, and you are good to go. Danke, ciao. Okay, halfway. Połowa drogi. No, trochę nogi czuć. Ale chyba nie ma aż takiej tragedii. 85. Przemek, ty to sprawdź, czy jesteś pewien tego tętna maksymalnego. No bo trochę wysokie. Yeah, thank you. Have a nice weekend.
Vamos sair. Vamos sair.
Nice.
Nice. Hand right. Upload.
Yeah, now my legs.
Agora minhas pernas o quê? Agora as minhas pernas aqueceram? É, pode-se dizer. 1 minuto e meio para começar o do DT.
John, Alex.
Ó, já tá aí falando.
Torsten, Noisu, Paul, Richard, Tomek. Tomek's back, awesome.
1
Richard
minuto
B.
para começar. Hello,
You have 1
man.
minute. Today's gonna be a day. Hey, Miguel, welcome, my friend. It is so great to see you. Hey, Tomek. Yes, Alex, the goal today is life. We got 26 riders. You're crazy for coming to this today. But
Rapaz,
we're going to get through it as
rapaz.
always. Mike. All right, let's start getting up to power, and then the erg mode will kick in. No, the only way out is through right now, Jan. Only way out.
Pouco, boa tarde, pouco. Beleza, mano?
All right, we are off. Welcome, everybody. Friday, the best day of the week. We are going to have some fun today. There's no way out now. As Jan said, the only way is through. So my name is DT. For those of you that are new here, I am one of the live coaches here at MyWhoosh. This is my favorite thing of the entire week to be
deve
able
tá
to
frio
come
lá.
and deliver you guys
Lá em Nova
the
York,
best
ele, né?
session on all of virtual cycling. So I'm very excited. We suffer as a team. We tolerate failure. We don't tolerate quitting, and we do it all with a smile on our face, a good attitude. So really, really excited to be here as always. A lot of things going on in cycling world, both on MyWhoosh and in real life racing. We will talk about that. But first, let's just kind of go through the warm-up as we progress here. So I always say this every week, but it's super important.
Deve ser isso, então, que tá atrasando a
I
entrega
still see
lá dos
people
Estados Unidos.
who do racing, hey Tamo,
Da Amazon. A Amazon tem um galpão lá nos
sessions,
Estados Unidos que tá
and they do a
atrasando. Pode ser isso.
lackluster warm-up. So I will, until I see everyone doing great warm-ups
Quem comprou o
before their
Rolo Wahoo?
races, I will continue to say this, but before you're going to do any intensity,
Será que o
every
aeroporto deve
warm-up
estar
has
parado
three
também?
distinct parts and benefits. First, to avoid injury, thermodynamics, heat up the muscle. Make sure that you're not going to pop anything. Nothing gets pulled, strained. It's nice and warm, stretchy, ready to go. Two, as you're sitting or as you just get on the bike, your body has blood flow going everywhere. But what we need is to send blood, fresh oxygenated blood flow to the quads. So what ends up happening is the second you get on the bike, the quads start to deoxygenate as you use the muscle, and the body responds by sending fresh, nutrient-rich blood flow to that area. And lastly, there should always be some specificity in the warm-up to that actual session or race. If you're doing a long stage race or a time trial or a workout, it should always mimic that sort of effort. So today, we're going to be doing some high intensity, so we get a couple of 10-second sprints. We'll have a minute effort. We have a big 5-minute kind of sub-threshold sweet spot effort, all to get us ready. So it's just kind of the warm-up. So today, so we can kind of wrap our heads around what we're doing and why we're doing it. So good news, bad news. Good news. If we get to the end of this workout, you will be a stronger cyclist than you are right now. The bad news, we might die. No lie. But it's a risk I'm willing to take today. So today the primary zone of focus, as you can see, is VO2. And kind of inspired. I know I don't always talk well about triathletes, but Kristen Blumenfeld just got tested and was over 101 on his VO2. So like his blood work, like that's insane. Like most normal people walk around at like 30 to 40. Athletes might be in the 50s or 60s. He's at 101. So kind of inspired the VO2 session that we're doing today and the benefit of VO2. So you can imagine, I like this analogy. I've used this in the past. Think of a house. So you have a house with a roof, and as you grow and you grow and you grow, eventually the house will become too small. You need to raise that roof, right? You need to go up. And that's kind of what happens here. So as your FTP gets up and up and up, as your fitness and efficiency goes up. All right, hang on, we gotta do a sprint in 15 seconds. All right, high power for 10. Then I'll go back into it. All right, 3, 2, here we go, 10 seconds. All right. We got 50 seconds and we're gonna do another one. I think I failed that. It's okay. So, your VO2, your 5-minute power, acts as a limiter on your FTP, right? Because if your 5-minute power is here, your 20-minute power can't go above that. It's math. So, what our aim is, in order to get a better FTP, you need to move the ceiling up so your FTP can go up. And that's what this work is designed for today. We're gonna move that ceiling way up. All right, here we go, another sprint. 3, 2. There we go, I caught that one. Oh, got that one. Okay.
Okay.
Now I get a little break again. So our FTP, after today, will have a place to grow, if that makes sense. So here's a bit of advice. I know I've told Gasper, it's very important in cycling, when you're actually doing like performance training, to know your numbers. You know, your PRs, where you stand, right? Because that's how we want to measure, right? We want to start getting better power numbers, higher power numbers. We're the same power numbers for less effort. That's what we're chasing. So it's always important to know the numbers. I use like a free website. I've shared it with Gasper, called intervals.icu. And I kind of can see all my power PRs for certain times, you know, in the last 42 days and of the season. I keep track of all this. My training load, all these things. But today, the big one for me is that 4-minute, that first VO2 block. It's gonna be a stretch. So at least in the last 42 days, I haven't hit those numbers that the workout demands today. So my focus today is that first block at 4 minutes. I'll tell you, out of the 5 VO2 blocks, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are manageable. The intensity goes way down. Not way down, but down. The duration and the intensity goes down. The key to this entire session today is that first 4-minute block. So that is all we are going to focus on until we get there. So coming up, we have a minute in a VO2 type zone. Again, just getting workout specificity. But the 4-minute block is everything today. The rest of the VO2 stuff, it's not gonna move the needle. It's not gonna raise the ceiling that high. But that 4-minute at 120% FTP should be a PR for most of you. So that is significant. All right, hold on. We gotta get going here in just 5 seconds and I'll go through it. So we got a minute of VO2 work right here. Again, still warming up. Self-select your cadence. But again, this is where we're gonna sit towards the back half of the workout, or even easier than this. 30 seconds, not even. And then we get 2-minute break. Keep going all the way through. All right, so 20% higher than FTP, 120%. That's the gold standard between VO2Max, your 5-minute power, and your FTP. So that's the separation that you want. A lot of triathletes don't have it. Their 5-minute and 20-minute power is too close because they spend so much time, at threshold or below. But a really good cyclist, when you're doing performance testing, the teams want to see at least 20% between 5-minute and 20-minute. So we're going to be doing a 20% variance, but only for 4 minutes. But that's still super, super hard. But again, if you were doing this by yourself, it's hard to even put that on the calendar to even try it. And if you do put it on the calendar, it's really hard to get through it. Nobody's watching. Feel free to quit. No problems. No one will know. But today, in this team atmosphere, we're gonna go for it. It's something that I believe in so deeply that when we come together on Fridays as a team, all right, we're gonna get going 90% for 5 minutes. This should feel very reasonable. But when we come together as a team, we're able to do things that otherwise may seem, I don't want to say impossible, but very difficult. So I trust everybody today. We're going to get through it. But a couple call outs also in terms of MyWhoosh world. First is the MyWhoosh has some community missions going on, community events. Check the socials, starts it next week. Bunch of stages, ride it, race it. Really cool community tour. Check that out. Also, Miguel, he has not been here in a couple weeks, but is currently racing Sunday Race Club. Not easy. Very, very elite. The hardest racing in all of esports is Sunday Race Club. You have to do performance verification, hardware verification. Very, very difficult. And the competition and the courses, it's the hardest you're gonna find anywhere. So big shout out to Miguel, who always works hard, always riding, super proud. Also this week, we finished up Cycling Esports League. Gasper finished 6th in his category, overall in the GC, over 8 weeks. So that was Gasper's first race series, and he went in, crushed it, and he took 6th in his category. Again, super hard racing for 8 weeks. Big shout out. It was a lot of fun. Cycling Esports League is gonna start round 2 sometime in February. It's all categories based on your FTP, your ability level. If you're interested in racing, it's hard, but highly recommended. It was a lot of fun. And what else? We had the Tour Down Under finished. Jay Vine, who rides for UAE, won. He, I don't know if anyone saw it. He got pummeled by a kangaroo and fractured his wrist in Australia and still got up and won the race, the GC. That was crazy. And also through tomorrow, in MyWhoosh world, like right in MyWhoosh backyard, the Tour of Alula is going on. I forget who's in first. He's on XDS Astana. Forget his name. But Milan for Trek had the jersey, but now he's in second overall. Really cool. Bike racing is back. There's also a team time trial this week. Remco out there getting ready. This is a TTT in the Tour de France this year. So happy that event is back. That is, without a doubt, if you know me, my favorite cycling discipline. I do it every week. I love it, virtually of course, but I love the TTT. But that's about it. We're gonna recover hard in a minute. And again, forget the rest of the workout. That first block is everything. Remco won today too, cool. That's awesome. I was just watching the TTT. That was my favorite. All right, we are warmed up. After this, in 30 seconds, get lazy, breathe, take a drink. We are gonna go to war in a couple minutes. It's like all here. Oh yeah. Cyclocross Worlds. Vanderpool going for it again. Gonna make history. I forgot. Thank you for the call out, Rich. Huge shout out. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna give a pep talk. In 2.5 minutes we start. It is going to hurt. 4 minutes will feel like an eternity. It will hurt. This is the time to find out what is in here and what is in here. They have to work together today. You have to want it. When it starts to hurt real bad, you have to want it. Now, that being said, the rest of the workout after that is manageable. If you fail, I might fail. Again, this is outside my range right now. I may not hit it. But if you fail, let's reload. Bring the intensity down a little bit and get ready for the rest of the workout. You can hit the rest of the workout without a problem. But this 4 minutes, see what you got. It's okay if you fail. Put your hand up. You'd be like, look, I gave it 100% and I didn't make it. I'm the first one to say that. No problems. I don't care. Because you know what? I'll fail, but I'll keep training and I'm going to hit it one day soon. So, do not be afraid to fail. Just be afraid that, the problem is if you are not going to try. But that's not us. You saw the workout. You signed up. We commit. I don't care. I don't even care after this 4 minutes if everybody quits. I'm not quitting, but you can stand up if you need to, Mick. I'm going to try to do it seated. But this 4 minutes is everything. I promise. If you get through it, it is worth the benefit. And we don't look down upon anyone here that may not finish it. If somebody doesn't finish the 4 minutes, it's okay, they're trying. It's okay. We cheer everybody on and we stay positive. It's gonna suck for everybody. And this is very hard. If you either have the physiology to have that separation or you don't. And it doesn't mean that you're a bad cyclist or you're weak or anything like that. But we're gonna push ourselves to the limit now. Come on. Here we go. Self-select that cadence. Go fast if you need to. I don't care today. We're just gonna survive. One minute at a time. After this, big recovery. Come on. Miguel, this is your SRC. Miguel, if you want to get better at SRC, you do this. Come on. 1 minute done. Let's go. Push. Do not quit. Hold it. It hurts. I know. Let's go. This is it. All heart. All heart. Your head wants to stop. Your heart doesn't let it. Come on. Halfway. We don't quit. That's it. Come on, team. Come on. Let's go. 90 seconds. Nobody quits. Nobody. You can do anything for a minute. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on. 30. Then we rest. Five. Through the line. Yes! Yes! You did it! We did it!
Well,
recover. Recover.
Recuperação.
That is how you train to get better on the bike. That is how you get better at anything in your life. Remember, how you do anything is how you do everything. You push yourself right there, I guarantee it, you're successful in every other aspect of your life. That is awesome. I'll tell you, as a coach, I am so proud. Most people, when I mean most, I mean nearly all, cannot do that and will not attempt that. So no matter what happens the rest of this ride, that was everything. You finished the workout, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, it's still gonna suck, by the way. Less, a little bit less. But, yeah, Gasper, that's it. Because Gasper, you suffer. You understand, you go deep. That's what you do. I've seen it the last 8 weeks. All right. Sorry I yelled. If you're new here, all right, if you are new to my sessions, I am emotional, but I love you. I love everybody, and I love this. But I love finding your comfort zone and leaving it. We are here to get better as athletes and as humans. And I apologize if I yell. I am not angry. I am not. It's all love. I'm just very, very emotional and proud of you. Don't get upset. And don't go on the Facebook groups and say, oh, DT just freaking yells at us. Nah. It's, don't do that. All right, 2 minutes. You be so proud of yourselves. It's great. It is Friday afternoon or Friday evening if you're in Europe. Most of your friends are relaxing, having a drink, eating unhealthy foods, sitting on the couch. Not you. Not you. Yeah, Jan, I know. I'm so afraid though, Jan.
Boa tarde,
When I
Alex.
race, when I race,
Beleza.
I'm always out of the saddle. Like long stretches. I climb out of the saddle. I sit out, I'm just there. But when I always am fearful with the erg, because my cadence drops so much that it's gonna crank on me and I'll get circle of death or death spiral from the trainer. So I was happy
Qual
to see.
treinador que você tá falando?
All right, less than a
O
minute.
David Thompson?
We're gonna do
Vai
2
nada.
by 3 minutes. And then the last set is gonna be 2 by 2 minutes.
Tá mais fácil eu, cara.
So the duration and the power goes
É
down.
esse é o segundo exercício de hoje.
But we have
2
the
exercícios
fatigue.
VO2.
It looks,
É puxado.
in theory, it's easier, but we have that fatigue, okay? But again, if you fail, it's okay. You got through the worst of it. This whole workout was for that 4 minutes, and you got through it. So, just be excited whatever happens. All right, 10 seconds, guys. And girls. Here we go. 3 minutes this time. Easier power, but still hard. This should feel so much better than where we just came from. Even though it's still VO2, it's still well above threshold. And the 2-minute sessions are even easier than this. So again, the hard work is done. Just icing on the cake right now, but the cake is baked. Here we go. Great job, Mick. Alex, awesome. All right, 1 minute, almost down. Much better than the last one. Jan, heart rate's definitely not at 97, which is nice. All right, halfway. Come on. Keep it up. Good work. Stay focused. One minute, and then big rest. $30. Come on. There's the finish. Right through the line. And done. Great job.
Wow.
Shake it out. Get lazy. Recover. We got one more of those. You know what I love? We lost a couple people at the start, but since we did that 4 minute, no one left. That's cool. Thank you. Shout out to Team Lou. Rafael, Tomac, Alex, Cincini. You're all amazing. John Bayless, always here, man. Grinding. So proud. At least tomorrow you could go easy or take a day off. Nobody here is riding hard tomorrow. Myself included. Get up, have a coffee, do light ride, easy ride, watch the final stage of a Lula tour. Ciclo. Yeah, a lot of bike racing on right now. Oh, long run Saturday, Tamo. There you go. Get far away from this bike. Good idea. All right, 3 minutes and we reload and do it again. Oh, Tamo, it's a long one. It's a nice 2-hour run. Miguel, yep. Today is a hard one, Miguel. Chama, muito bom. You gotta rest, Miguel. Get ready for SRC. Gregors, how we doing? I'm not really sure if that's how you say it, but the Polish thing is hard as an American, so you put different letters together that I'm not used to, so it's hard, but I'll call you Gregors. Raphael, how we doing?
Carol. Puxado o treino do Carol. Mais esse aqui ainda.
Torsten, Paul, Tomek, David.
Exatamente.
Nikita, Tomek, Denise. You're all Conrad. What's up, Conrad? Conrad's not riding.
Amanhã, sábado inteiro.
Akna.
Descanso. Pedal levinho, só de zona 1 amanhã. Um descanso ativo, né?
We got the two Richards here. Love it. Rich Gilbert, Richard B. Richard B, your name is hard to pronounce as well, sorry. I'll call you Richard B. Rich B.
O DT categoria 4. Ele aí, ó. Categoria 4 na Sunday Race Tour. 4.
Yeah, we got to repeat that 3-minute set. It's going to be exact repeat. Then we get a break. The last two are only 2 minutes and the power goes down. The rest goes down too, but whatever. All right, 30. We go again. 22 start, 22 finish. I think we're past the part of anyone dropping out. Everyone's gonna finish.
Motiva. O C. Bradley também, cara. O C. Bradley, o Simon. Ele também é bem motivacional.
That time that the workout was a bad idea because I'll be passed out on my couch. All right, 3.
O Eric Hindenburg também, cara. O Eric Hindenburg.
Once we get past this 3 minutes, we can look towards the end. But still got to focus hard right now. All right, the first 30 is done. Settle in. Just go 1 minute at a time. Okay, looking good. All right, just about halfway. 90 seconds left. Final minute's gonna hurt. We got it. You can do anything for a minute. Let's go. Suffer. Suffer. Great job. Finish. Come on, 10. Push through. Don't give up. Great job. Great work. The finish line is approaching. We can do it. Remember what I said, that 4 minutes. Take note. However you track your workouts, if you have software or whatever, keep note of that. The next set, time and power goes down. But we are so preloaded with fatigue, it still requires focus, but you should be able to feel, to believe that you're gonna hit that finish today. When it's easier to quit, you're gonna hit that finish today. That's huge. That's huge. I asked Gasper this, but curious if anyone else feels this way. So this week we had a big update to 5.6 on MyWhoosh. Do you feel the camera angle got lower? So when we were racing the other day in Cycling Esports League, this is my first ride with the new update and the camera angle. And it's like if you're in a bunch like this and someone goes off the front, you can't see it. So I feel like the camera angle's low right now. I guess it's good if you want to attack, because I'm glad you guys agree. I felt it the other day, like during the race, we were racing, I'm like switching camera angles. I was like, why can't I see this? Because I'm so afraid that like someone's just gonna go off the front, and by the time you notice it, they got like 6-7 seconds. It's a lot. Ooh. All right, 2 minutes, and then we get back to the grind. That's true, Jan. That is true. I always know, like Matt, Smithson, and Cy, they're always trying to get, they always want more aggressive, more realistic, tactical racing. So that could make sense, Jan. They don't want you to be able to see attacks on the front. It rewards you being on the front of the peloton as opposed to being pack fodder like me in the race. So it is possible. Yeah, on Tuesday with Cycling Esports League, there's a final chance to get some GC movement, but in my race at least, nobody was letting anything go. It was like shut down. If you want to try a move, it was just like you just got shut down because people are just gonna leave it to a sprint finish and try to keep their position. So it wasn't the hardest race, but it was a nice little uphill finish on a little bridge to the finish line. So did good. I took 8th in Cat 2, so I was excited on that one. 5th in GC, barely. Man, the guy behind me, I won the tiebreaker, but I had the same amount of points as I did. But like week 1, I had a power drop, so I lost so many points. I couldn't make them up, so probably could have podiumed, but such as bike racing, mechanicals, crashes, it's all part of it. All right, we have 30 seconds, so we go 2 minutes. Keep your focus. Guys, we have come so far today. We have suffered so greatly that let's not lose focus now. I want all 22 of us, except for Conrad, who's not riding, so 21, to get the finish today. It means a lot to me that you guys keep suffering through this. And I'm here with you. All right, 5 seconds. Let's go. 2 minutes. Even easier power. We got this. Come on. There we go. I told you it got easier after that 4 minutes. That 4 minutes was traumatic, though. "90 seconds left. Then we get a 4-minute break. This should feel so easy compared to the rest of the work today. One minute. That's it. This is easy. This is easy. Come on. "30. You guys are the best. Come on. There we go. Hold on. Team, we got one more. This is awesome. I am in so much pain. But we got this. Paul, how we doing? Team Lou, represent. Tomek, my boy. Ooh. Yeah, I am tired. My legs are cooked. But I can't wait to attack the last one. Make it a good one. Feel good about myself going out of this workout today. I love it, Tomek. That's awesome attitude. It is easier, Richard. Even if it's not, I gotta say, in my mind, tell myself it's easier. Who's right? It's okay to lie sometimes.
Troquei até a faixa
Yeah,
pra
Tom.
faixa preta.
It started biting.
Não entendi.
It started biting.
Hoje foi
gonna bite
faixa
again,
preta.
but we
Faixa
got this.
preta e bretelle
Yes, but we
vermelho.
got this.
Zona 6,
You know
cara.
how to suffer,
Bretelle
buddy.
vermelho é zona 6.
You continually show me
Ah,
that.
mano,
So I will get a text later. I promise, from Gasper,
eu tô cansado.
telling me that I'm crazy,
Eu já tô
busting my
exausto.
chops. But
2
Every
VO2,
week
cara.
we come
2
back.
VO2.
so keep going. It's awesome.
2 treinos de VO2. Carol e David Thompson. Esse último aqui eu tive que abaixar a intensidade. No meio ali eu abaixei a intensidade. Não ia aguentar, não.
Yeah, Richard, I'm gonna keep it where it is. For the last one, I'll just be at 100%. We're not going plus 10 right now. But if you
Um
got
treino
it,
desse de VO2 tem que
Go
ser
for
feito
it,
um
buddy.
só, cara.
I
A
support it.
outra 1 hora de Z1, Z2. Eu tô abusando hoje. Hoje eu abusei.
That might bring you up to where that 4 minutes was. I ain't doing that. I'm
Vai
not
pagar a
doing that
revisão.
again.
É, isso é
Not
pior.
right now.
Isso é pior.
Pretty close.
Mano, eu deixei de fazer a revisão. O rolo,
Yeah,
a
plus 10 heart
economia
rate's
que o
more
rolo
like it.
proporciona. Nó,
All right, 1 minute.
um ano de rolo, você
And all we
economiza
gotta
uns 10
do
mil reais.
We suffer for 2
ano
minutes and then
de
we are
rolo.
done. And then we get to brag about it. We get to have a
Quem
nice
tem esse
meal.
rolo?
We get to get lazy on the couch, watch some bike racing.
Deixa de
You know, when
gastar
the
com
hard work
manutenção
is
de
done,
bike.
absorb the workout. Guys, you've come so far. We got 2 minutes left. Keep that focus. Keep the faith. Keep the belief in yourself.
Vamos lá pro último
do
intervalo,
it.
fechar com chave de ouro.
You can do it.
Sexta-feira,
It's gonna
galera.
get hard, but you can do it.
Sexta-feira.
Believe in yourself. Always believe in yourself. All right. Let's
right.
go, team. 2 minutes. That's it. Then we relax. Takes 30 seconds to settle in. And then we have 90 seconds to the end. That's how we look at it. Perfect. All right, settle in. 90 to go. And then we're done. This is beautiful. Suffering is beautiful. 1 minute. It's all. Less than a minute. Come on. Let's go. 30 seconds and we are done. Come on. Fight. Keep fighting. Suffer.
Ah,
3, 2, team, we did it.
glória a Deus, glória a Deus. Acabou.
Congratulations. This was hard. Today was brutal. Congratulations to everybody here.
Congratulations.
So, this was hard, even for me, and my usual. I apologize, but not really. Everybody here is way tougher than they started an hour ago, or almost. You have went deeper, you have raised that ceiling, your performance has improved. And for that, I will never, ever, ever apologize. Because that's what we did today. Now, if you're new to me, thank you so much. If you are not new and you're here every single week suffering with me, thank you so much. It means the world. This, being able to inspire and make you guys better cyclists, better humans, the ability to go out into the world and do better, is my goal. And I feel like as a team we achieved that. Without you, I can't do this. And hopefully I have a small part in bringing your level up. So thank you. There is other coaches throughout the week. If you go on MyWhooshinfo.com, there's a schedule with all the different coaches. some workouts will be easy, some will be very, very difficult, but we have an assortment and they're always published. The MyWhoosh live coaches care very, very deeply about this program, and we hope that you guys, if you find value, keep coming. And if you guys keep coming, I'm gonna keep bringing this intensity and my soul, my heart every single week. So thank you all. And again, I can't stress this enough. What you did today, whether you know it or not, was so incredibly difficult. You should be proud of yourself. When you get off this bike, I hope you have to sit down for a while and your legs feel it, because you deserve that, the fitness. But it was great. And this weekend, whether you get to ride your bike or spend it with family, I hope it is amazing. I hope it's awesome. Jan, thank you. Gasper, always my friend. Like dissolves like, man. I always find the crazy people. Torsten, thank you so much for joining, my friend. I hope you loved it. It's great having you, and I'm here every single Friday. Sorry about that. Real quick. In like 3 weeks, I think it is, my kids are off from school that week. My wife and my 2 kids, we're gonna take a couple days to go ski. So in like 3 weeks, I will not be here for that Friday. But I'll keep telling you the next couple weeks. But for the next 2 weeks, I'll be here. So just telling you early, so you can plan your training and suffering accordingly. Jan, I'm almost out as well. I had a carb and electrolyte mix today. When these are hard, I have to get the carbs going. I think I had 30 grams of carbs, maybe 500 milligrams of sodium. All right, last bit. Now we're gonna start coming down, cooling down here. That's the other thing with these workouts. You burn a ton of carbs on this when you're above threshold. So always make sure that your bottle is sufficient to fuel your training and racing. Now, I know that sports nutrition can cost $1 million. Whatever your currency of choice is, it is a lot. There are cheaper products, and even like granulated sugar is all carbs. So even if you want to just, go buy some just granulated like sugar at the market, you can weigh it on a scale and you can get like 30 grams. And believe me, it's dirt cheap. Yeah, Jan, yeah, you can make your own gels. But you should always fuel your workouts. And I understand like the premium stuff you see on Instagram and like the feed, this stuff is all fantastic, but it is very expensive. But look online, like you can figure out how to do like electrolyte and carb drinks with like sugar and lemon and some salt. Like you can make good bottles for pretty cheap. And you want to make sure when you're doing hard stuff like this, like you're fueling before, during, and after properly. And again, everyone's diet is different. I'm not a nutritionist, so I'm not giving you specific guidance, but you can go out there. There's a ton of people. Yeah, exactly, Jan, the maltodextrin, yes. There's tons of stuff out there. You can make your own drink mixes for cheap. The point is, fuel your training. You're gonna train better. You're gonna recover better. You're gonna get better results, because that's why we're here. We don't wanna train hard and then not fuel it, and then we can't train for like 4 days because we're in the box, So take care of yourselves, that's all. That's all I'm saying. I'm not selling product. I don't want you to say, oh, DT said I need to go buy this super expensive carb mix. No, not necessary. All right, let me give before I forget, the dab of respect to finish off the workout. This is so nice today.
Complemento oficial mais.
Yeah, the dabs are flying.
Wow.
And again, the other thing that I mentioned today, for free, but will pay dividends for you. There's a website that I use called intervals.icu. It is, yeah, Tamo, I know, but I don't want to sell anything. Believe me. Intervals.icu. It helps me keep track of like my weekly training load and kind of like my power PRs, like last you know, for a particular session versus 42 days versus my season. It's always nice to have something. And again, you could get, there's free resources for this, and it attaches to Strava and it pulls all your data in, whether it's from MyWhoosh, outdoor rides, whatever. You get all that. You can always keep track of your data. I highly recommend it when you're doing this sort of training and these high performance. Yes, Jan and Gasper know about it. Perfect. Rich, always. Ah, Rich, get that cookie. You deserve the cookie. But yeah, I'll always. Rich Gilbert, you know, I take that so serious that you came here, you gave me an hour, and I want to give you that. I want to make sure that this is worth your time in the most amazing way. Miguel, I cannot wait to see your success on SRC this week. Tamo, enjoy your long run tomorrow. Everybody, Mick, Raphael, Gasper, Alex Lee, Acna, Mick, John Bayless, Cincini, Paul. Oh, it's moving so fast. Richard, Torsten, Tomek, David, Rich. Denise is still here. Thank you. You guys are the best. All right. As always, next week, we will have another adventure, but we will have the same energy, enthusiasm, and love. Until the next time, guys. Thank you.
Valeu.
I'll see you later.
Valeu, Davis Thompson. Cara, espetacular. Exaustão também nas alturas. Cara, hoje foram 2 treinos. Eu não preciso que ninguém faça mal por mim. Eu mesmo consigo fazer. Eu mesmo consigo. Gente, espetacular. Espetacular. End ride. E já foi feito upload, não já? Arábia Desertos. Gente. Desert Pierce. Isso aí. Concluído. Posso descartar. Tá muito eficiente o envio de atividade. Pessoal, gratidão, pessoal. Gratidão quem participou aí da live. Amanhã tem pedal do canal lá no Wahoo. Quem não tem uma conta no Wahoo, tem aí na descrição da live o convite para cadastrar no Wahoo. Ganha 2 meses com 50% de desconto. Pessoal, quem tiver interessado em adquirir o Rolo, né, para participar desses pedal virtual, tem o link na descrição. É um link de afiliado. Tem rolo de custo-benefício excelente, o X2 como primeiro rolo, cara, até para quem já tá um nível um pouco mais avançado também, ele é espetacular. Tem o rolo Wahoo, que é o que eu tô agora, hoje, meu atual, me permite correr nas corridas do MyWhoosh. Vou até abrir aqui, ó, fica em eventos, as corridas profissionais, Sunday Race Club aqui, ó. Essa é de mulher, Olha, cadê o do homem? O de homem aparece aqui também. Aí fica 2 bolinhas. Cadê? Não tá aparecendo o do homem aqui. Vamos colocar aqui pra domingo, né? Sábado, domingo. 1º de fevereiro. É domingo, ó. 1º de fevereiro. Registrado, ó, tá vendo? Aparece 2 bolinhas. Eu já tô registrado no do homem, Man Qualifier, registrado. E tem um de mulher também, galera. Tem um de mulher. De mulher, ó, pra registrar agora, né? Mas o meu de homem, cara, já tá registrado, cara. Homem com M maiúsculo. Gente, o que é esse evento? Olha aqui pra você ver. Vai ser domingo. Olha o desenho da altimetria. 932 metros. 53 km. Vão ser 2 voltas. Então eu vou subir isso aqui 2 vezes, ó. 2 vezes essa subida gigantesca. E aí o rolo que eu tenho, que é o Wahoo Kickr, ele me permite correr aqui, porque ele é um rolo homologado pelo MyWhoosh. O X2 não permite nessas corridas profissionais. Mas permite você fazer essas corridas tudo aqui, ó. Tudo esses eventos aqui, ó, tudo permite. Só essa corrida prêmio aqui que não. E aí o link do Wahoo tá aí na descrição. Ele tinha acabado o estoque, voltou hoje. Antes de abrir a live eu verifiquei o link. Eles estão com estoque. Tá aí o link na descrição. Tem vários rolos, né? Vários links aí na descrição. Gente, tá aí. Gratidão. Vou fechar a live. Exausto. Feliz final de semana, galera. Bom final de semana pra vocês. Bom descanso. E é isso aí, pessoal. Bom descanso pra mim também. Amanhã, lembrando, tem pedal do canal. Vai ser uma rota de Ironman de Aracaju. Sergipe, Aracaju. No Ruve. 8 horas da manhã. Tá aí. Quem não tem conta no Ruve, tem o link na descrição. O link convite, né? Pessoal, valeu. Quem puder também, hein, galera? Ó, tem uma vaquinha. Tem uma vaquinha. A vaquinha era pra mim comprar o meu equipamento profissional. Era para me comprar o meu sensor de potência secundário. Era para me comprar o sensor de frequência cardíaca para me correr na Sunday Race Club. E era para me comprar o rolo. Gente, graças a Deus eu consegui comprar tudo isso daqui, ó. Todos esses 3 equipamentos. Que foi altíssimo. O valor ficou altíssimo. Mas eu fiz uma vaquinha. Né? A vaquinha, cadê? A vaquinha tá aqui. Agora é mesmo. A vaquinha é a tela de inicial de live e de final, né? Agora mesmo aparece a tela da vaquinha. E eu consegui arrecadar. Gente, não foi nem 1% do valor que eu precisava. Nem 1%. O valor ainda tá lá. Tá lá acumulando, né? E eu tava contando, precisando, mas graças a Deus eu consegui comprar todo o meu equipamento. Mas quem quiser me ajudar, hein, pessoal? O link da vaquinha tá aí. Os gastos são altíssimos. Mesmo eu tendo os equipamentos, eu tenho gasto altíssimo com suplemento. Então qualquer ajuda, pessoal, comprando pelos links na descrição, qualquer ajuda é muito bem-vindo. Pessoal, gratidão quem se inscreveu, gratidão aos 1000 inscritos do canal, gratidão a toda forma de ajuda. E é isso aí, pessoal, bom final de semana. Amanhã tem pedal do canal. Fui. O link da vaquinha tá aí, ó. Fui.